Hey everybody, Bormac here for Geneforge 2. When we left off, we were just entering the infested woods after cutting through the mines, the western mines, and then going back through Drypeak and entering the fields. We've cleared all these places out and have traveled to the woods. This region has been completely abandoned to the weed-like trees the Shapers created and then inflicted upon the region. These trees are a very good example of why Shapers control access to their skills so tightly. Careless use of Shaper powers can lead to real disasters, especially if the creations escape. However, the trees are not the most worrisome creatures in this area. If the humans have abandoned these woods, rogues seem to be more than happy to take their place. See a pack of rogues to the south, watching you hungrily. There are probably many more further in. Regular old thods? Eliminated. Hey, buddy. Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get out. I've made friends. Juniper is strong enough to deal with some rogue Fiora. Don't call for help. Get out. This place is chock full of them. Uh-oh. There we go. Get more. Anyone else? Nope. Well, Juniper is a capable agent, if nothing else. Uh-oh. You guys aren't supposed to be getting this close. Ah, Artila! I don't like this many thods this close to me. Ow. Go away. What happened to all those one-shots I was doing earlier? Am I too damaged? Flowers don't really bother me. Okay. Would you guys stop calling for help? Would appreciate it. I know some more are coming. Someone called for help, but they're not here yet. This place is dangerous. Uh-oh. Who the heck did I spot? Another Fiora. 3 fire. 4 holy crud. Artila goes down first. Thods. Yeah, thods drop coins sometimes. How many coins I've left laying on the ground courtesy of all these thods I've killed. At least they didn't call for help. Stuff being moved around upstairs. I should go check for coins. They're dropping 20 apiece. It's not bad. At least at this point in the game. And coins are going to be a little more valuable now. What with actual training being purchasable. studded belt. I'll take it. It is slightly better than what I'm currently wearing. Yay. Do not approve of all these artillery. It's only going to take one of them to ruin my day. I want to get all my stats up to 5. Dexterity's good. Ow. Let's save, how about? This place is a mess. Oh hey! Clearly humans once tried to settle this area. You can see the ruins of what looks like a monastery. It has been abandoned for decades and is slowly being torn apart by the encroaching trees. Plenty of tracks go in and out, and not just from rogues. Some humanoids have recently tried to slip into this place. I mean, more humanoid than Thod, who are pretty humanoid in and of themselves, being bipedal. Oh, crud. That's not good. This was the main hall of the building. It is currently occupied. You stare in horror at the monstrosity at the south end of the room. It's like a huge fungus. It has several tentacles sprouting out of it and have extended roots into a pool of essence behind it. As you watch, the beast flails the tentacles around, and then a flash of light, suddenly a fresh rogue Artila stands in front of it. Never heard of such a creature like this one. The ability to spawn its own creations. Shaper Law completely forbids making creations that can make other creations. The risks if such a creature goes rogue are huge. Whoever created this monster must be tracked down, but first it must be destroyed. And me without a speed pod. 91% chance to hit. Wow, it spawned a Thod with money. So it's spawning money. Counterfeiters. Now let's take this seriously. This is a big deal. We knew we'd see it sooner or later. Now that the spawner is dead, this area is much safer. 5 gems too. Gotta figure out who made this thing. That door's locked. Is this essence pool viable? Nope, it's been drained. Living tool door, you say? A servile. Healing pod, a bronze sword, and a fine cloak. I would say that that is completely not worth it if that's all that's in here, and it seems to be the case. Oh, we're just gonna back off from using that living tool. Finite resources requires careful inventory management. Curious about where these locked doors go, but probably nowhere. Bolt of cloth, and 2 bars of iron. That does put me close to being overweight, but... well, actually slightly overweight, but I could still move and shoot, so it's good. Gauntlets, thorns, a gemstone. Oh, I hope the people of Drypeak will appreciate this. Let's just figure out where these other two paths go. They gotta connect somewhere. Oh, hi. What is this? Wiry moss. Might be useful for something. This leads to that other room that was sealed off. Projection band. +7 to creation. Huh. Well, there's that. I suppose that's the only way to get into this area. And 220. Huh? There's a serval cowering back here. He's terrified to the point of incoherence. The creature has probably escaped close to going rogue or a bit of both. Where are you from? Moves back further into its hiding place and whimpers. Please, Shaper, I never go back. Never ever. Destroy me if you will, but I never go back. Leave it alone. It's not hurting anybody. It's clearly deranged. Could be dangerous to leave a creature like that on its own. I'd say it's more scared than dangerous. If we find another one that looks like it's a threat, we'll probably have to deal with it. That one doesn't look like it's a threat to anybody. It looks like it's going to probably eventually starve to death here in the wasteland. And that's just as good as solving the problem to me. Just leave it alone, it'll die on its own. Hey, guy. Hey, guy. A living tool? There's some thorns there. And another wiry moss, yeah. Someone probably wants these. Are they heavy? 0.2 pounds apiece, not very heavy. Nesting Phioras. Actually, they're rogues. Can't let them do that. Dangerous to let you guys nest. Let's get endurance up. And then, gives you a chance of evading or reducing damage from physical attacks. At high levels enables you to riposte damaging those who try to strike you. Quick action, or parry, very useful, but expensive. But it's a lot better than skill that used to be the number 4 in combat skills, and makes playing a Guardian a lot more viable. I'm going to put a point in the mechanics. This door take 2 living tools, probably the only way to get that far door open again. We are looking for clues about who made that, so... This vat has been sealed shut, it vibrates slightly, and it's warm to the touch. Sometimes unpredictable creations are made in vats like this to keep them under control while they can be inspected. Easy to see what's in here. The lid is held by a single steel latch. Open it! A large thod. It must have been made recently, and whoever made it didn't like the look of it. It has been sealed in here and hasn't appreciated. It stands up, springs out from its vat, and bares its fangs at you. Attempt to control it! Sometimes you hold your arms, speaking peacefully and trying to control the creature's mind. Only a shaper would have any chance of success. You succeed. After a few minutes of talking, the beast bows its head. It has bound itself to you, although you don't know how long that will last. It's a vat thod. I follow. Thods aren't very bright, especially ones who've spent their entire lives in a vat. You learn nothing. Grr, I follow. I suppose he would have been backup for dealing with this guy. He seems pretty agitated, though. I do get experience for getting him under control. Let's go see if I can find something else to deal with. Also, slow down. I move faster than a lot of these guys. He still seems really pissed off. Of course, being shut inside a vat like that. Lose control of the thought. It runs away from you, roaring mindlessly. Oh, I expected that, honestly. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I noticed that money. Come on, buddy. Can't have you running around rogue unless you completely vanished. I'm gonna guess he returned to his point of origin? Is this building explored aside from this room, which was pretty pointless? No, he's not in there. Maybe he just leaves the area. Would have been nice to have known about him from earlier. Oh, I think he just booked it. He probably doesn't want anything to do with me. That's servile, though. I don't think he's hurting anybody. Let's head back to Drypeak. Source of rogues. Nora. In there. First, let's turn in these iron bars. And these bolts of cloth. Oh man, that wiry moss is actually worth a fair bit. I'm gonna keep a hold of it for now, though. I still think someone might want it. Calm down, Orc. You're upset, you lost your deity, but really, chill out. And I do believe Nora was hanging